As you know, I took a cruise on the Spirit of Adventure and had a terrific time, and the cruise director Neil Horrocks will now take you on a cruise of the ship.
This room, the main dining room, holds 280, so it's great for us because come Christmas lunch or Christmas dinner, I think we're doing lunch this year because we're in the Tasman Sea, it's going to be, we can fit everybody in here, so we can do the whole thing. This is of course the captain's table, and he would sit here. I was there last night, but that's just because he wasn't available, and I felt slightly above my station. But the service was very good. So this is so the main dining room. There's a very small galley in there. The ship was built in 1981, I think it was launched. It was built in Kiel, famous for its canal in Germany, and it was stretched at one point. 1986, they added a middle bit. It's one of the few ships to have entered the Kiel Canal and paying one fee, and then it's got to the other end and had to pay a different fee because it's got bigger halfway along the canal, where they added a section. But it's got a very special place in German people's hearts because it was a ship that was used for the German version of the TV series The Love Boat. So whenever we're in Germany, all these locals come by and they think everyone's up to no good and everything like that, and they come off going, well done. And none of us knew why. It took about a year before someone let on why the Germans were quite keen on us. The ship's only here till May. It's leaving the fleet in May, but the idea of coming down to Australia was another captain, not the captain you're going to meet, but a previous captain called Captain Frank Allacott, who was from Melbourne and was in the Australian Navy for many years and then in other ships. And he had the idea, that's why we've got 2 nights in Melbourne, tonight and tomorrow night, because he wanted to do his washing, I think. One of the main things with this ship is about where we go. Destination sell. You can have one cruise which is sold out and the next cruise which is half full. Okay. So you know it's not the ship, it's the destination, that way it goes. The last cruise that sold out completely was around Indonesia. Yep. Because there aren't any ships that actually. We even went to West Timor. We wondered if the word Timor might make people think twice, but there was a better port. Kupang was just. It's strange when you get to places that have nothing and they give you everything, you know, yeah. And it really was like that. We also have quite an intensive lecture program where we have people who come on and do talks, and that hopefully enhances the knowledge. Often it's ex-British consulates and messages. So this is our show lounge, so it's very nice. It's not tiered. Obviously normally we set it up with the banks of seats, but it's in cocktail setting at the moment. It works very well. Even with the bars we have VB, we have Forex, we have TUIs, you know, so we try and get the local culture and bring it on and give it to passengers. Last night the lamb course was New Zealand lamb, of course, and the Australian was the and so we do pick up locally. There's a lot of cruise ships which are causing problems. There was a blockade recently in Venice of a Carnival ship because it was discovered by the locals that Carnival was so paranoid. And Carnival owned Cunard, Holland America, P&O, Princess, Sea Dream, and Seabourn, and all these cruise lines. Carnival were flying in all their food from Miami. They're flying everything frozen because they're paranoid that they might try something local with it as well. And the locals discovered that into Venice from Miami they were flying in frozen pizzas. I'm thinking, you're in Venice and you're flying in frozen pizzas from Miami. So they got a bit upset because they think the ships are going there and just, you know, almost not giving anything back. Whereas we're the opposite. So we were in Eden 2 days ago, and we had a local show come on board before, and they'd never sort of done it before. It's a local school. We got people together, and they did a sort of an Aboriginal thing. A guy with a didgeridoo, we had a bit of guitar, we had a bit of everything. Yeah. And I said, how much? And they said, well, it's free. We just want to show you. So I went on stage and said at the end, well, we'd like to give you a donation, and just gave them $500. And just the faces on the kids. It was like, wow. Yeah. But it was like, you know, we can use this and next time as a ship, and we can get costumes better. And that's what it's all about. Especially when we were going around Indonesia, every single port was hello mister, hello mister, hello mister. You almost felt like some celebrity. We had police escorts taking it. It was stunning. But the Turks and Caicos Islands, when we went there, we had the former governor of the Turks and Caicos on board, and we went to see the current one. It was a great day out. But some of the things you get like these, you know, Belize. The only thing we all wonder is what's going to happen when the ship does finish its service. Do we get all these to sell to the passengers? The loveliest one, which we all like, is the gift we had from Kuwait. We were the first cruise ship to go into Kuwait since the first Gulf War, let alone the second. So they gave us something which is a pure gold tower there, which is the only one that's behind lock and key, as you noticed. So that was rather nice of the people of Kuwait. So this is the library, lots of books and volumes. People come on, they relax, they like to be on the ship and just chill out. And they can read about where they're going, read up on it, the maps are here, the DVD collections, everything's here for them. And there's an internet station as well, which is not quite capable of broadband for obvious reasons. It'd be hard to plug in, run the wire behind the ship. But we do as best we can. So this is where everyone loves to be. And now we're heading to the yacht club for canapes and refreshments.